Hi, this is Divine Love, Light, and Wisdom with Lynn. I am Lynn. I will never DM you or ask you for money. If someone has, just know that's not me. You can contact me via my Facebook Messenger and my WhatsApp at Divine Love, Light, and Wisdom with Lynn. And Lynn is Lyne. If you prefer not to do that, if you don't have those apps, you can also comment in whatever platform you're watching this on, and I will get back to you. And I will send you the information needed for whatever services it is that you're looking into. So today I did receive a jumper, and I am doing the Energy and Spirits Oracle by Sandra Ann Taylor. And the jumper is totem, animal totems, animal energy and powers. I think this is your animal spirit guides asking you to invite them, to listen to them. And if you come across a certain animal over and over and over again, and it doesn't have to be in person, this could be 1 minute you're on your social media, you see something. You're on the television, you see something. The animal crosses your path, or even your thoughts. Just know that that animal is trying to get your attention because it has a message for you, or it's helping you in some way. One way you can connect with them this way, when you do acknowledge that they are in your presence, is to Google animal spirit guide, animal totem meaning, and go with what feels right, because there's a lot of different information. Most of them are pretty close to the same, but there might be one that will feel right for you and not the other one. It doesn't make them wrong. It just means that that's not the message you're meant to hear that day when you look it up. Now, another way to connect with the animal spirit guides is I do animal spirit guide channeling. And that I do not use any cards for that. I just allow them to come through and to show their presence and give their message. Sometimes they have lengthy messages, other times not so much. And then I would direct you to look that up for yourself. There is very unique situations where the animal will show up, and that animal was in the person's past life, and they will show me the whole story, sometimes or part of a story of that life, and then why they're also still here to help them. And that's not all the time. I cannot guarantee what animals will come through. I cannot guarantee how many will come through. I cannot guarantee the message, but I do this. And you can book an animal spirit guide channeling, as I said earlier, through those avenues. And the price as of May, I believe we're the 8th today, no, 6th. May 6th, 2026 is currently $50 Canadian. And that can be paid at the time through e-transfer. So unless you are in my area and you would prefer to do it in person, and that's fine too. So the first card is Animal Energy and Powers, and I'm going to put this aside. This deck does have reverse meanings, which means not necessarily negative. It might have a completely different message, or it might also mean that you have to pay attention to that more, to that energy more. Okay, Leila, good girl. Okay, this is in the reverse. Freedom. I'm going to turn it around so you can see it better. Freedom. Moving on, letting go. I think what this is saying right now is you may feel like you're in a cage. You have nowhere to go. There's no way out. You can't see your way through. You're having a hard time of letting go of something. Now, letting go and moving on doesn't always mean a physical thing. Sometimes it's just something we need to sit with, something we need to let go of. We need to heal. We need to forgive. And other times it is a physical movement. Now, you see this cage, the door is open the entire time. So this is also, you may feel like you don't have a choice, you don't have the freedom, but that doesn't mean that that's actually the case. It could just be your perception. It could be that you're afraid, you don't want to move on. And it could also, like I said, it could be energetically. Letting go doesn't always mean You're physically letting go of something. It could be emotionally, mentally, spiritually, that you want to let go of something. You want to forgive something. And it could also be physically. Now, sometimes we have cords that are attached to us, and this is why it's so hard to let go of. Psychic cords to things and people and situations that no longer serve us. So you can just imagine a beautiful light, like a laser, and you can ask, of course, invite your spiritual team of 100% true light, 100% limited true source, God, creator of all it is, to help you with this process. And you can ask that all these cords be cut and removed. And you ask for love to go both ways, to pass both ways, to thank the lessons, whatever that was, to thank whatever that is, regardless what it is. We don't have to know what everything, why everything is attached to us the way it is. We just ask that everything that is no longer serves us and is not for our highest good be removed. And that may help you to change your perspective, to change your vibration, to see things in a different light. And we're going to do an affirmation. I choose to follow my honoring options. As I let go of the old, I attract many new experiences. So it's basically telling you to let go of things. What is it? Resentment, fear, anger. And yes, it could also be something physical. So we'll continue. And see, again, we got animals in this picture. More animals trying to guide you. Rebirth, freedom, white dove. The Holy Spirit is really how I connect with the white dove when I think of the white dove. But I'm sure it has other meanings as well. Now let's see. Okay, it was reversed again. Divine presence, the force of love and creation. Where have you detached yourself from that? Where have you not realized, or when did you not realize that you were always connected? You're always loved unconditionally by the divine source, God, creator of all that is, the true divine source, God, creator of all that is. That is not about sacrifice. That is not about shedding blood. That is only unconditional love and sees you in perfection, always. Perhaps all the burdens have clouded your judgment, clouded your perception. Just know that the divine source is always there for you, always loving you, guiding you, cherishing you, more than you could ever know. This one may have been in reverse, but I flipped it right side up because I feel this is what it was meant to be. Soulful appreciation, heartfelt gratitude. A lot of times we're not grateful for the things that are around us because we just are going through life. We're burdened. We're tired. Things aren't going the way we think they should go. And I think that when we start having more gratitude, we can attract more of that wonderful energy. And it doesn't always mean it's money. It could be peace. It could be in a lot of ways. But it's about appreciating everything that comes through, even when it doesn't seem like it's mounting up to anything. Even when it doesn't feel right, it doesn't feel good. Because when we are in gratitude, our energy shifts, and that will feel good. But we forget to do that because things are not good around us, or it doesn't feel good. And again, good and bad is a human perception. What did you learn from it? You know, when we say we had a bad experience, we've had heartbreak, heartache, we've had loss, whatever that is. What did you learn from that? How did you grow from that? So nothing is good or bad. It's just a human perception. And even though the coins are really, really, really busy, really heavy, you notice that little butterfly that's barely touching it has more worth, is heavier. So it's about not just looking at the material wealth of things, but you might be missing the golden opportunities that you may not put enough value in. Sometimes we tend to want more of this, more of that. And there's nothing wrong with wanting material things. There's nothing wrong with being comfortable. Absolutely not. But we forget about the other things that have more value. Things that we should be appreciative for. The people, the experiences, even when it doesn't feel good at the time. When we look back, sometimes we realize I've become this person because of all this. And I made the choice I did. And I'm so proud of myself. I'm proud of the choices I made. I'm proud of the fact that I continued to be in gratitude. I continued to be in the love flow instead of the hate and the resentment and the bitterness. And you might have dipped there a little bit, but you came up from it. And then you realized that isn't what you wanted. This isn't how you wanted to feel. That wasn't what you wanted to project out to the world. And we're going to do a small affirmation. Every day I notice all the little blessings around me. I am grateful for myself and my life. So when has it been when you're just in the slump? And right now there's so much chaos in the world. It only makes sense. But see how this beautiful butterfly is trying to tell us? There's things that are more valuable than all these coins. It's not about shaming the coins. It's not about resenting them. It's just knowing that there are things that are more valuable. That is not the only thing that's valuable on this planet and on this world. Look at all the beautiful little orbs. Now, we could think they're spirit orbs, or maybe they're just fireflies. I mean, it doesn't look like a firefly to me, but it's all the energies. It's all the energies, the beautiful light energies. Don't cut yourself off from this. You're never cut off. You might think you are, but you're not. Because when you realize that you have the God spark within, and you're always connected to the true source, God, creator of all that is, you can feel this, the soulful appreciation, the heartfelt gratitude. But you are the one who perceives it like this, but you're the one who can realize that, in fact, you are always connected. And this, the freedom you seek is already there. It's perception again. Let go of what no longer serves you. Let go of the burdens. Animal totem, animal energy and powers. Remember, they are also spiritual helpers. And remember, they're trying to remind you. You see this, how they're all one. Nobody's trying to eat anybody. Nobody's trying to harm anybody. They're just working together. And they're also reminding you that we are all one. Yes, we came here as a sovereign being. Yes, we came here to experience being sovereign and not necessarily remembering who we are. But we truly are part of the source, the one. And we came here to experience, and we're given free will. But we're never disconnected. Because it's like being disconnected from yourself. You can choose to disconnect yourself. But truly, you are part of the one. Let go of what no longer serves you. Move on. Resentment, pain, shame, fear. What is it that you need to let go of? Hate. And I hope this reading will resonate with some. Just remember, take time in nature, ground yourself. You'd be amazed how this will help your vibration, how this will help you see things in a different perspective, of course, if you choose. Having said that, namaste, amen.